Praise the Lord. Welcome to our daily broadcast, The Word of Faith. So we are doing a series on the covenant of David on Jonathan. Okay, long story short, Saul was rejected to be king, and then God chose David. Now David is becoming very famous in Israel. So the women started, when David killed Goliath, the women in the streets came with tambourines and they said, Saul killed thousands, David killed 10,000s. So when Saul heard that, he had a spirit of jealousy, and then he was so jealous about David that they attributed to Saul only 1,000 and to David 10,000. Since that day, he was always planning to kill David. Many times he took a javelin in his hands and tried to pin David. So Saul had a son called Jonathan, and Jonathan was a friend of David, and Jonathan loved David. So many times Jonathan saves David's life. Look at 1 Samuel chapter 20 verse 1. And David fled from Naioth in Ramah and came and said before Jonathan, What have I done? What is my iniquity? What is my sin before thy father, that he seeketh to take my life? You see this? So here David is saying to his son Jonathan, what did I do? Why is your father so angry with me? Then look at this, verse 2, 1 Samuel 20 verse 2. And he said unto him, God forbid, thou shalt not die. Behold, my father will not do anything great or small. He will show it to me, and then why should my father hide this? So Jonathan is assuring David, no, I will go and speak to my father. My father always consults me before he does anything. So I will definitely go and speak on behalf of you to my father. Then verse 4. And he said unto him, God forbid thou shalt die. Behold, my father will do nothing, either great or small. He will show it to me, and my father hide from me this thing from me. It shall not be so. And David swore moreover and said to thy father, certainly know it that I found grace in the sight. And he said, let not Jonathan know this. So what's happening here? Jonathan is trying to save David from the wrath of King Saul, from the jealousy of King Saul. Okay, then 1 Samuel chapter 20 verse 4. Then said Jonathan unto David, whatsoever my soul desireth, I will even do it for thee. You see this? He said, I will do anything for you, David, because I made a covenant with you. I'm trying to make a point. I'm showing you many scriptures in 5 minutes. Kindly bear with me. And then David says he's so grateful that he's saving him. And then many times, 2 or 3 times, Jonathan comes to rescue David. Why? Only for the covenant's sake. Many times even Saul said, why are you interceding for him? Why are you defending him? Why are you protecting him? Don't you understand? As long as David is there, you cannot become king. I am doing all these things for you. Why can't you understand? And Saul was very angry when Jonathan was interceding for David. He took a javelin and he tried to kill Jonathan as well. But Jonathan says something to David. You know what he says? I know for sure you will be the next king of Israel. I know you are the Lord's anointed. He recognized that. He knew that he is not going to be the next king. And even though he knows that, he didn't say, he was not jealous about that. But he said something. When you become King David, remember me and my family. And David said, I will remember. That is a covenant which David made with Jonathan. You understand? And one day, Saul and Jonathan, they both die. Okay? Look at this. And David remembers his covenant. And he protects his son, Jonathan's son. I'm going to speak about that in detail. This has got to do a lot with us because this Bible is based on typology. How it is related to us, what is the covenant between David and Jonathan, how it is applicable to us. I'm going to speak about this at the ending. But I'm just briefing you up about the covenant. Okay, kindly bear with me. Okay, God bless you. My time is up.